Uh, I've been obsessing with giants lately. The giants that used to live on this planet. So I didn't look into one yet. So once I find a photograph or something, I'm gonna look into one. You know, just curious. Knowing giants. I found this guy. He kind of likes. It's pretty interesting how rocks, or caves, are like they're like there. The giants are there in plain sight as mountains and rocks. It's just I have weird obsessions. Right now it's giants. Yeah, I'm looking through right now. Just seeing, the past. Imagine being a giant. Maybe one of my past lives, I was a giant at one time. You know, a big old giant fighting other giants because the giants were always at war. The giants were always fighting against each other. What did they eat? I wonder. They could have ate. You know, they could. I mean, things were big. I mean, if you think about trees, were really big. You know, they could have ate us. They could eat the lizards, the the what you call it, the reptilians. They could eat them. What did they eat? Did they eat themselves? I wonder. They must have ate themselves because that's the only way to not get hungry. Or did they ever get hungry? Did or It's like it's weird about it. It's like, did they eat? You know. Oh yeah, I see a giant right now in my head. It's a big guy. He's wearing a helmet. Wearing a big old helmet. Yeah, he's wearing a helmet. He was like a. I see black, like a black giant. It's really. Because history is not really what it is, what we think it is. How we look at today's history. It's like, you know, for me, if I go back 20 million years, giants did exist. Yeah, I was just wondering about giants because I see a giant right now. Huh. There's all size giants, all types. They didn't have perfect looking faces. Some of them, they were big faces, and their eyes were like, yeah, they are at war with each other too. They always in battle against each other. They ate each other. I think they ate. Yeah, they could have ate each other too. Roaming in the earth. They are roaming the planet. Yeah, they wore armor. They built big, huge structures. What we seem to look at, it's like what we see as huge structures. Really, to them, that's not really huge. That's really, we're small and they're big. So yeah, giants did exist on this planet. Yeah. Because I found this guy. This guy is Wise Guy. This is Wise Up on YouTube, and he talks about how wood turns into a like like rock, like petrified wood and rock, and all, it turns into stone. So yeah, I can understand. For millions of years, wood turns into stones. It makes more sense that way, the way he says it. It's like, and then I look into him, and I look into that, and it's like, yeah, it makes more sense. That majority of all these carvings and these complicated is made out of wood. And technology, because there was technology back in the past, that what we think is primitive, but really they were more technical. They were way more advanced than we are. Actually, they were more advanced than we are in the past. It's like we have hidden technology in this fucking planet, and no one wants to know about it. And then, you know, the past, you know, the advanced culture in the past. I mean, they were kind of like they were balanced, but they were unbalanced too because they're always at war. You know, they always fought against each other. These giants were way advanced the way it looks. Survival of the fittest. That's the game they played. Who's the strongest? Yeah, giants did exist.